Good morning, students of class 3. Students, I'm sure all of you must have enjoyed your summer break. Students, now the summer breaks are over and now it's time to get back to studies. Students, in my last video, I had discussed the comprehension of lesson 5, Jack and the Beanstalk. And today, I'll be continuing with lesson 5, Jack and the Beanstalk. So those of you who have got the new edition of Wordsworth English Reader book, please take out your books and turn to page number 43, Jack and the Beanstalk. Students, first I'll be revising the exercises of comprehension and then I'll be explaining the exercises of language structure. So lesson 5, Jack and the Beanstalk. Students, first of all, I'll read the lesson to you so that you recall it. Lesson 5, Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, there lived a poor woman who had a son named Jack. She was ill and Jack was too young to work. Almost all their belongings had been sold to buy food. There was nothing left worth selling. They had an old cow named Daisy, whom they were very fond of. One day, Jack's mother said, Jack, go to the market and sell our cow, or we shall have nothing to eat. Thus, the next day, with a heavy heart, Jack left for the market to sell their beloved Daisy. For some time, he went along very sadly, but on seeing the hustle bustle at the market, he soon recovered his spirits. He stood in a corner and started calling out, Who will buy my cow? A few farmers looked at Daisy and said, Oh, the cow is too thin and old. Jack was disappointed as no one came forward to buy his cow. However, he met a farmer at last who looked over the cow and was eager to buy it. Jack asked him, How much will you buy it for? The farmer said, I do not have any money, but I have a handful of magic beans. Would you like to exchange your cow for them? At first, Jack thought that the farmer was joking, but the farmer had a kind expression on his face. He said, These are not ordinary beans. They are the most wonderful beans that were ever known. If you plant them tonight, they will grow up by tomorrow morning and reach the sky. For some reason, Jack could not refuse the farmer, and thus he sold the cow for a handful of beans. Alas, when he got home, his mother was furious, and she screamed, You silly boy, what shall we eat tonight? Angrily, she threw the beans out of the house. Since there was no food to eat that night, both the mother and son slept hungry. Jack woke up the next morning to find his room dark. He jumped out of bed and ran to the window to see what the matter was. He observed that although the sun was shining brightly outside, but beside his bedroom window there was a giant beanstalk which seemed to reach the sky. He called out, Mother, look at this giant beanstalk. His mother came to the window and said, Of what use will this be to us? Chop it off, we can use it as firewood. But Jack did not listen to his mother's words and thought, I will just see where it leads to. With that thought, he stepped out of the window and onto the beanstalk and began to climb upwards. He climbed higher and higher till their cottage looked a mere speck below. So, students, this was the lesson Jack and the Beanstalk. In this lesson, there's a small boy named Jack who lived with his mother in a small cottage. The mother was not in a good health. She was ill, so she couldn't work and earn money. And Jack was too young to earn money. They were very poor. And to meet the ends, they had sold all the things of their house, and now they were only left with a cow called Daisy, whom they were very fond of. But it so happened that one day there was nothing to eat in the house, so Jack's mother told him that Jack go to the market and sell this cow. So the next day, Jack, with a very heavy heart, he was very sad to sell the cow, but there was no other option left. So he left for the market with the cow. On the way, he was very sad. But the moment he reached the market, and when he saw the hustle bustle of the market, when he saw the noise, the movements, the activities going on in the market, he was happy again. He recovered his spirits. And then he stood in a corner and then he started shouting, who will buy my cow? The farmers of that market, they came to near Jack, and when they looked at the cow, they said that the cow was too thin and old. So they were not willing to buy the old and thin cow. Now Jack was very sad that no one was coming forward to buy his cow. But after some time, he met a farmer who was ready to buy his cow Daisy. He looked at the cow carefully and then he was willing to buy the cow. Jack asked him that how much he will buy the cow, how much money will he give him in exchange of the cow. Then the farmer told Jack that he did not have any money. Instead of money, he had a handful of beans, and those beans were not any ordinary beans, they were magic beans. And he told Jack that he would like to exchange those beans for the cow. Initially, Jack could not believe. He thought the farmer was joking. But then, when the farmer told him that the beans were no ordinary beans, they were magic beans, and if he sow them in the ground in the night, by morning, the beans will grow into a big beanstalk. Somehow, Jack could not refuse the farmer and he gave his cow, Daisy, to the farmer and took the handful of beans. And when he came home, his mother asked him how much money did he get. But when she came to know that Jack had sold the cow without taking any money and he had just got a handful of beans in return of the cow, Jack's mother was very angry. She was furious. And out of anger, she threw the beans out of the window. And since there was nothing to eat in the house and Jack didn't bring any money in exchange of the cow, so both the mother and the son, they had to sleep hungry that night. Now in the morning, when Jack woke up, what did he see? He saw that his room was dark, and he jumped out of the bed to find out as why the light was not coming in the room, though the sun was shining brightly outside. What did he see? He saw out of the window that there was a giant, huge beanstalk out of the bedroom window, which was blocking the sunlight entering into his room. And the beanstalk was so big that it seemed to touch the sky. Jack called his mother and he said, "Mother, look at the giant beanstalk." His mother looked at the beanstalk and said, "It is of no use for us. You chop it off. You cut that beanstalk. And the wood we'll get from the beanstalk that can be used as firewood." But Jack, he did not listen to his mother. And he was just wondering as where this big giant stalk leads. So what he did, without listening to his mother, from the window, he climbed the onto the beanstalk and climbed higher and higher, higher and higher, and he reached such a height from where his house looked a small speck. So, students, this was the story. Now, students, I will discuss and revise exercise A of comprehension. That is, answer the following questions in yes or no. Now, the first question, was Jack's mother a healthy woman? Answer no. As we have read in the story, she was ill, so she could not earn a living. Second question, did Jack and his mother sell all their belongings to buy food? Answer is yes. They were poor, they were not having anything to eat, and both of them could not earn as Jack was young and mother was not well. So they had to sell all their belongings to buy food. Now the third one. Was Jack happy on reaching the market? Yes, he was happy when he saw the hustle bustle of the market. He recovered his spirit and he was happy. Fourth, did the farmer at the market like Daisy because she was young and fat? Answer is no, because Daisy, she was a old cow. She was old and thin. So nobody came forward to buy the cow. The fifth one. Did Jack refuse to sell his cow to the farmer for a handful of magic beans? Answer no. When Jack saw the kind expression on the farmer's face, he could not refuse the farmer. Now, the sixth one. Was Jack's mother angry at him when Jack reached home with a handful of beans instead of money? So, was his mother angry at him? Answer is yes. She was extremely angry. She was furious. Now, the seventh one. Was Jack's room dark in the morning because the giant beanstalk had covered the sun? Answer is yes. The giant beanstalk had blocked the sunlight entering into the room. So Jack's room was dark because of the giant beanstalk. Now the eighth one. Did Jack listen to his mother's words and chop the beanstalk? Answer no. His mother told him to chop the beanstalk and the wood would be used as firewood, but Jack did not listen. Rather, he jumped from the window to the beanstalk and he climbed higher and higher because he wanted to find out that as to where that beanstalk is leading, where it is reaching in the sky. Now, exercise B. Give reasons for the following. The first question is, why did Jack and his mother have to sell their cow? Answer, Jack and his mother had to sell their cow because they had nothing to eat. Question number 2. Why did Jack and his mother sleep hungry after selling the cow? Answer, Jack and his mother slept hungry after selling the cow because Jack had sold the cow for a handful of beans. Question number 3. What surprised Jack the next morning? Answer, the next morning Jack was surprised to see a giant beanstalk beside his bedroom window that seemed to reach the sky. Now, students, our next exercise C is state whether the following sentences are true or false. The first sentence, Jack and his mother were rich. This is a false statement. They were not rich, they were poor. So this is a false statement. Second, they had a cow named Daffodil. Again, this is a false statement because they had a cow whose name was Daisy, not Daffodil. Third, Jack was disappointed when no one came forward to buy his cow. True. This is a true statement. Fourth, the farmer who bought the cow was very angry. Students, this is a false statement. Rather, the farmer had very kind expressions on his face. Fifth, Jack exchanged his cow for a handful of rice. This is a false statement because Jack had exchanged his cow for a handful of magic beans. Sixth, Jack's mother cooked the beans for dinner. This is a false statement. She was so angry that she threw the beans out of the window. 7. Jack's mother wanted to use the beanstalk as firewood. This is a true statement. She told Jack that this beanstalk is of no use to us, so chop it off and we'll be using it as firewood. 8. Jack climbed up the beanstalk. True, because he wanted to find out where the beanstalk was leading. So these were the exercises of comprehension, students. Now I'll discuss the frame sentences of this lesson. And students, the first sentence is on the word belonging. And the sentence is, all his belongings were burnt in the fire. All his belongings were burnt in the fire. The second word for sentence is eager. And the sentence is, everyone in the class seemed eager to learn. Everyone in the class seemed eager to learn. The third word for make sentence is exchange. And the sentence is, my friend gave me an orange in exchange for a piece of cake. My friend gave me an orange in exchange for a piece of cake. The fourth word for make sentence is refuse. And the sentence is, he cannot refuse if you ask politely. He cannot refuse if you ask politely. And the fifth word for make sentence is furious. And the sentence is, I was furious when he crashed my car. I was furious when he crashed my car. And the last word for make sentence is giant. And the sentence is, Sindbad saw a giant bird on the tree. Sindbad saw a giant bird on the tree. Now students, I'll be explaining the language structure, and that is singular and plural. Now students, before doing singular and plural, let's revise little bit of nouns. Now students, what are nouns? All people, birds, animals, places, they have got some name, and these names are known as nouns. All the naming words are known as nouns. And students, you know that a noun standing for one person, place, animal or thing is called singular noun. For example, monkey, flower, chair. These are all singular nouns. Whereas a noun standing for many persons, many places, many animals or many things is called plural nouns. For example, flowers, chairs, watches, children, etc. And students, there are certain rules for forming the plural. When we change the singular into plural, there are certain rules. And the rules are, the first rule is most nouns add s. When you add s at the end of the noun, it changes into plural. For example, let's look at the word book. So if you add s at its end, it will become books. Let's take another example, say chairs. And if you add s at the end of chair, it will become chairs. So here in these two words, we have added s in the end to make it plural. While students, the second rule says some nouns ending with s or double s or sh or ch and x add es. The words which have got in the end s, double s, sh, ch and x, these words they add es. Example, class. If you add class at the end es, class has got double s at the end of its spelling, so you need to add es to make it plural. Let's take another example, box, box, box. If you add es to it, it will be boxes. So this is the second rule. And students, the third rule says some nouns ending in o and preceded by a consonant add es. Let's take the example of the word mango. In the spelling of mango, students, the last word is O and before O, G comes and G is a consonant. तो बेटा वो सारी spellings जिनके last में अगर O है और O के पहले कोई consonant है, तो वो सारे words को अगर हम plural बनाएंगे तो हम उसमें क्या लगाएंगे? ES. So, for example, mango, mango, we'll add es, so it will become mangoes. That's plural, more than one. Now, students, the fourth rule says some nouns ending in f or fe add vs. Let's take the example of leaf. Leaf, in the spelling of leaf, the last alphabet is f. तो बेटा जितने भी स्पेलिंग्स में लास्ट में f आएगा वहां हम f को हटाएंगे और f के प्लेस पे हम क्या लगा देंगे? VES. तो LEEF will become LEA. VES, leaves in plural. Now students, the fourth rule says consonants plus y wherever in the spelling, students. लास्ट में अगर y हो और y से पहले कॉन्सोनेंट हो तो हम y को हटा के IES लगाएंगे. लेट्स टेक द एग्जांपल ऑफ कॉपी, COPY, कॉपी. इन द स्पेलिंग ऑफ कॉपी लास्ट में क्या है बेटा? y and before y is preceded by p which is a consonant. तो हमको y को हटा के क्या लगाना होगा? IES. तो वो हो जाएगा copies, COPIES, copies. This will be plural. And the sixth rule says students कि जहां पे लास्ट में y हो लेकिन y के पहले अगर कॉन्सोनेंट ना हो कि वॉवल हो, दैट इज AEIOU. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, लेट्स टेक द वर्ड टॉय. टॉय में y के पहले क्या है बेटा? TOY. y के पहले o है. o क्या है? आपका वॉवल है. तो हम वहां पे y को नहीं हटाएंगे और लास्ट में क्या लगा देंगे? s. तो टॉय का क्या हो जाएगा? टॉय. सेम वे TOY, टॉय विल बिकम टॉयज. BOY, बॉय विल बिकम बॉयज. ये याद रखना है, y के पहले अगर कॉन्सोनेंट है तो y हटेगा प्लूरल के लिए और IES होगा, लेकिन y के पहले अगर वॉवल है तो y नहीं हटेगा और क्या हो जाएगा? s. और बेटा कुछ वर्ड्स तो बिल्कुल ही चेंज हो जाते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, चाइल्ड बिकम्स चिल्ड्रन, ऑक्स बिकम oxen, mouse become mice. Now students, in this exercise there is a puzzle. This is a puzzle. और इस puzzle में हमको we need to find the plurals of the words given. So students, our first word is monkey. अब monkey का plural क्या होगा बेटा? Monkeys. And we need to find the spelling of monkeys in this. So the spelling of monkeys is given over here. So those of you who have got books, please mark the monkeys on page number 47. So the plural of monkey is monkeys. Monkey. Monkey. The plural is monkeys. Monkeys. So I hope all of you can see monkeys. Now students, my second word is mango. Now we need to find the plural of mangoes in this. So here you can see the word mangoes. Please mark mangoes in your book, page number 47. और बेटा आप देखिए मैंगो में लास्ट में ओ है, ओ के पहले क्या है बेटा? जी है. जी क्या है? एक कॉन्सोनेंट है. तो वो सारे वर्ड्स जिनकी स्पेलिंग में लास्ट में ओ आएगा और ओ से पहले अगर जी है, कॉन्सोनेंट है सॉरी, तो वहां पे हम लास्ट में ईएस ऐड कर देंगे टू मेक इट प्लूरल. सो मैंगो हैज बिकम मैंगोज. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, अब आपने monkeys for example, I forgot to explain बेटा इन द स्पेलिंग ऑफ monkeys आप लास्ट में देखो y है और y के पहले e है ना? y के पहले e है, e क्या है? वॉवल है. तो जहां पे वॉवल होगा वहां पे y नहीं हटेगा, खाली s हो जाएगा. लेकिन अगर y के पहले कॉन्सोनेंट होता तो y हट के क्या हो जाता? IES. Got it? Now students, our third word is class. And we need to find class in this. So we need to find class in this, and it is here, classes. Double S, all the words ending with S, double S, CH, X, add ES at its end. तो बेटा क्लास के स्पेलिंग में लास्ट में डबल एस था, तो हमने क्या ऐड किया? ES to make it plural. So class, classes. All of you please mark this. Now students, our fourth word is thief, THIEF, and we need to find the plural of thieves. और बेटा thief में last में F है, so as per the rule we need to remove the S and add VES. So here we have got thieves. We have removed the S and added VES in place of F. So THIEVS, THIEF is the singular thief, and to make it plural we need to add VES at its end. So it has become thieves. Now students, our fifth word is foot, and the word will change into feet. So we need to find the word feet in this puzzle, and the feet is over here. FOOT, foot will become FEET, feet in plural. Foot beta matlab ek paw and feet matlab more than one. So foot has become feet. Now students, the next word is leaf, and the plural of leaf is leaves. Leaf के spelling में last में F है. So we need to remember the rule कि we need to remove the F and add VES. So we have got leaves over here. F हटा के हमको क्या लगाना है बेटा? VES. LEEF will change into LEAVES. Leaves. Now students, let's look at the next word. Our next word is copy. अब बेटा कॉपी की स्पेलिंग में प्लीज लुक केयरफुली. लास्ट में क्या है बेटा? Y है ना? और Y के पहले P है. दैट्स अ कॉन्सोनेंट. तो हमने रूल में क्या पढ़ा था? जहां भी Y के पहले P होगा, we need to remove the Y and add I-S. So, C-O-P-I-E-S. This is your copies. C-O-P-I-E-S. Copies. Copy, copies. Now, students, our next word is banana. Eighth word is banana. And in this, we just need to add S to make it plural. And banana is over here. Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Bananas. Here. Banana, bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. You just need to add S at its last. Now, student, our ninth word is child. And the plural of child is children. And here it is. C-H-I-L-D, child means one child. And when we change into plural, the spelling will be C-H-I-L-D-R-E-N. Child, children. Child, children. Now, students, our last word is bush. And it has got the spelling, look at the spelling carefully, it has got SH at its ends. And all those words which have got SH at its ends will add ES in the end to make it plural. So it will be bushes. B-U-S-H-E-S, bushes. B-U-S-H-E-S, bushes. Now, students, let's mark all our words in the puzzle so that easier for you to find it. The first word was monkeys, and monkeys is over here. It is monkeys. The plural of monkey is monkeys. The second word is mango. Mangoes is over here. Mango, mangoes, monkey, monkeys. The third word is class, and class is over here. Class, classes. Class, classes. And the fourth word is thief, thief, thieves, thieves, thieves. And the fifth word was foot, foot, feet, foot, feet. And the sixth word was leaf, leaf, leaves, leaf, leaves. The sixth word was copy, seventh word was copy, copy, copies, copy, copies. And the eighth word was banana. Here it is, banana, bananas, banana, bananas. And the ninth word was child, child, children, child, children, child, children. So we have made the plurals. And the last word was bush, bush, bushes. Here it is. So we have got all the 10 plurals in the puzzle. And now you need know the rules also. So monkey, monkeys, mango, mangoes, class, classes, thief, thieves, foot, feet, leaf, leaves, copy, copies, banana, bananas, child, children, bush, bushes. Now with spellings, M-O-N-K-E-Y, monkey will become monkeys in plural. You just need to add S. So it will be M-O-N-K-E-Y-S, monkeys. The second word is mango, M-A-N-G-O. And when you want to make plural, you just need to add es because last में मैंगो की स्पेलिंग में ओ है और ओ से पहले बेटा कॉन्सोनेंट आ रहा है तो हम es लगाएंगे. So M-A-N-G-O will become M-A-N-G-O-E-S, mangoes. The third word is class and class के लास्ट में बेटा डबल एस है तो जिस भी वर्ड्स में डबल एस आएगा वहां पे क्या होगा बेटा हम ई एस लगाएंगे. सो CLASSES. The fourth word is thief, THIEF. और बेटा जो भी लास्ट में जो भी nouns के लास्ट में F आएगा वहां पे we need to remove the F and add VES. So thief will become THIEVES. 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 Thief. Thieves. Thief. Thieves. THIEF. F को remove करके क्या लगाएंगे बेटा? VES. So it will be thieves. Now the fifth word is foot and foot का क्या हो जाएगा बेटा? Feet. 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 The sixth word is leaf. 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 बेटा leaf में भी हमको F हटा के क्या लगाना है? VES to make it plural. So it will be LEAVES. Leaf. Now the seventh word is copy and बेटा in the spelling of copy लास्ट में y है, y के पहले आपका कॉन्सोनेंट है, तो जहां भी y के पहले कॉन्सोनेंट आएगा वहां पे y हट के क्या हो जाएगा? IES. So COPY will change into COPIES. Copies. Here you can see. And then the eighth word is banana. In this you simply need to add S. So BANANA will become BANANAS. Bananas. The ninth word is child and it will change into children. CHILD will change into CHILDREN. Children. The 10th word is bush. 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 Last में क्या है बेटा? SH है. तो जिस भी स्पेलिंग में लास्ट में SH होगा उसमें आपको क्या लगाना है? ES. तो bush क्या हो जाएगा? BUSHES. Bushes. So students, I hope the singular plural are clear to you. That's all for today. Please complete this exercise in your notebook. Have a good day.